What's going on, everybody? Greg Ehrenberg here from Odd Shopper, and it is time to break down Thursday's slate of sports. We have another NBA game. We've got game 2 between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers, and then a smaller baseball slate, games spread out throughout the day, a lot of them more towards the afternoon. So I wanted to record this video a little bit earlier for you guys, just knowing that if I was to record this at, like 10:30 or 11 Eastern time, that we wouldn't be that far away from the start of the baseball game. So recording this a little bit earlier. Hopefully it gives you guys more times to get some bets in, particularly for baseball. But going to start here with basketball. And one thing that stands out almost immediately, every single bet that we've projected well today for the Denver Lakers game, it's an under. There was a ton of points scored in last game. And as that being the case, there are a lot of really inflated prop lines. And our projections are like the unders on a bunch of them. One that stands out right to start here, Austin Reeves, under 24.5 PRA. And yeah, Reeves was really big, particularly in the fourth quarter of that game. But this is a guy who overall for the year was not averaging 24.5 PRA, not even really all that close to it. If you look at the numbers overall for the year for Austin Reeves when he's been a starter, averaging 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, right around there. So maybe I overstated a little bit that he's been well under, but still, more often than not, we have seen Austin Reeves under 24.5. He averaged less than that for the year. And yeah, I do not think this game 2 is going to be nearly as high scoring as game 1. The shot making was ridiculous in that game. Everybody was making anything. So unders are looking good across the board, starting with Austin Reeves under 24.5 PRA. That is our highest ROI bet for tonight's game. One that's probably going to make a lot of people uncomfortable, Nikola Jokic under 14.5 rebounds. And that is available at FanDuel. Every other book has it at 13.5. I do fully expect that by the end of the day, the line at FanDuel is going to be 13.5 like at other books as opposed to this 14.5 number. It's just a super high rebound prop for Nikola Jokic, who, was pretty much unstoppable in game 1. He was doing everything he wanted to. Anthony Davis had no answers for him. But once again, this is a massively high rebound prop. We saw Nikola Jokic for the year. He's averaging 12 rebounds per game, even though he's getting extra minutes now in the playoffs. I don't think that means we should expect him to get 15 rebounds as an average going forward. So the under more likely to hit than the over, in my opinion, when it comes to Nikola Jokic. One other one that stands out here to me, well, also another Austin Reeves here, under 16.5 points, another pretty high prop. Same idea as the PRA we talked about before. Bruce Brown, another player who I know was making all of the shots that he took in game 1, but he didn't play that much. Bruce Brown only played 24 minutes in game 1 of the series. There's just no way that Bruce Brown is going to score nearly a point per minute like he did in last game when he was on the court. And he's not going to put up half a point per minute either. So Bruce Brown is somebody who was really valuable for the Nuggets, especially when they had injuries and they needed somebody to step up. But still, as a reserve this year, we saw Bruce Brown average 26 minutes per game, averaged 10.5 points per game in those games coming off the bench. 11.5 just looks like a point, 2 points too high. I like the under there on Bruce Brown. Let's go and look at baseball now. And I'm not expecting there to be an abundance of plus EV baseball bets just because there are less games today. We only have a handful of games. A lot of them are geared towards the afternoon as well. Just the way the schedule is breaking out here. By the way, if you guys want more access to these, because there's definitely potential for more bets to open up throughout the day, especially for basketball. We do have a 7-day free trial available. You get access to by clicking on the link below. Number one, a couple of top bets for us here. One of them is Dylan Cease, who I don't know what the issue is with Dylan Cease. He was in the Cy Young mix for most of last year. And now this season, he's just not been terrible, but he's not the same guy he was a year ago. And I can't quite figure out what it is that's different. His velocity is down a little bit. I mean, still average fastball velocity 96 this year compared to 96.9, but the walks are up, the strikeouts are down, the home run rate is up. Just something a little bit amiss with Dylan Cease. He's going up against the team, the Cleveland Guardians, who have been one of the harder teams to strike out over the last couple of years. So under 6.5 strikeouts for Dylan Cease, I do think makes some sense there. A bunch of total base props here. CJ Abrams, Andrew Vaughn. By the way, CJ Abrams, not too long ago, was one of the top infield prospects in baseball, and he's starting to play really well this year. So CJ Abrams, who came to the Washington Nationals along with Mackenzie Gore in that trade for Juan Soto last year, looks like he's starting to have a little bit of a breakout this year. Anything else that stands out? Yeah, like I said, there's not that many good looking bets, like a little bit of positive ROI on the Blue Jays minus 122 when they're like minus 130. At other books, Superbook has them at minus 122. Nothing too crazy popping up here. The one I like the most is that Dylan Cease under 6.5 strikeouts. See if there's anything that looks good at Prize Picks. And yeah, we have here, this is a 6-leg flex parlay for Prize Picks, good for a 6% expected ROI. Nestor Cortez under 4.5 strikeouts. We've got Tyler Anderson under 4.5 strikeouts, Taj Bradley under 4.5 strikeouts, Aaron Gordon under 21.5 PRA, and then Bruce Brown under 11.5 points, Nikola Jokic under 10.5 assists. So 6-leg flex parlay here, 6% expected ROI over at Prize Picks. And let's do one for FanDuel as well, see if anything stands out. All right. FanDuel. Probably going to be ones we've already talked about. Take out UFC. Take out tomorrow's basketball game. Yeah, not bad. So this is a 3-leg parlay. Does have a 9% expected ROI. It is Sebastian Aho over 2.5 shots on goal. And then once again, the Aaron Gordon under 21.5 PRA. And Dylan Cease under 6.5 strikeouts. So going to win 17% of the time according to our projections. Good for a 9% expected ROI. Nice little 5-to-1 parlay over on FanDuel. And yeah, a little bit of a shorter video today, but that'll happen when there's just one basketball game and then just a few afternoon baseball games. So if you guys could be so kind, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do have that free trial available for OddsShopper that I mentioned below. Get access to that by clicking on the link below. And in addition, if you have any questions, comments, other thoughts for myself, or just want additional bets from me, download Chalkboard. There's also a link for that below. It is totally free to download Chalkboard. It is free to get into our channel. There is no risk to you at all. You just get some additional content and bets from myself and Lofty. We're in there. We're usually chopping it up with you guys, sweating some bets. So go check it out. It's totally free. No reason not to. Other than that, guys, I hope your week is going great. I hope we win all our bets today. And I'll see you back here tomorrow.